Well, many of today's announcements were billed as relief for families on low incomes, but Labour accused the Chancellor of living in a parallel universe. Lisa Holland has been speaking to people about whether they think it really will help with the cost of living.
Rotherham in South Yorkshire, a town that helped bring down the so-called red wall of Labour seats at the last election. We went to the home of Rotherham United to see if the Chancellor's promise to deliver a ray of hope in the face of a long and difficult winter has cut through.
If you go into Rotherham now, it's like a dead zone. There's hardly anything there.
By their own admission, this was a difficult crowd, a focus group organised by the think tank More in Common of low to moderate wage earners.
To make sure work pays and help some of the lowest income families in our...
Caroline works at a children's nursery and says she's worried about the rising cost of living, but agrees with the government's message that work pays.
I think it's a good thing because you should get people out to work and you should make it more attractive to go to work and earn your money rather than not do anything.
I have decided to cut this rate, not by 1%, not by 2%, but by 8%.
After the backlash against the withdrawal of the universal credit uplift payment, another change. Now a cut in the taper rate, enabling people to keep more of what they earn.
It's good, but it's not enough.
Yeah.
58, 63p, it should be down to 25p. I don't know, you know.
Why should they tax you when you work? Why? You go to work for nothing, you know, you don't get anything.
Kelly Herring is worried about her mother, who she says will get to keep more of her universal credit. But Kelly says the Chancellor still needs to do more for the low paid.
He's not really in touch. I can't help my mum. My mum's not getting enough money through universal credits. And I just feel like there's nothing really to help us.
Self-employed John Goodwin says the government had to cancel a rise in fuel duty.
I didn't expect them to increase it. The price of diesel's gone up enough.
Talking to people around the ground, some of what the Chancellor announced has been reassuring.
Knowing there is a bit of light at the end of a tunnel, but where does it stop the prices going up? Because I think everything's just going to keep on rising.
On the pitch, we came across 16-year-old Louis Abraham, who's just signed a scholarship with the club in a community where the government has promised to level up.
You can see that some people aren't at the pinnacle of life, some people are struggling, some people are not doing well, and it's up to us to help those out, and it's not for them to be left alone.
The government has outlined its spending, but it has to reach people in places like Rotherham in the months ahead. Lisa Holland, Sky News, Rotherham.